Yo, what's up guys? Haven't been recording for a while, but acquired a new camera. I don't know if you guys can tell, but hopefully it comes out in a better quality, or at least everything will be more visible. GoPro kinda, it don't focus very well, and you just can't see some things very well sometimes. And sometimes like at night or in dark areas you can't see. But I've acquired some parts for the all-wheel drive hatch. And I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a drive shaft right there, right behind me. So we're gonna check that out. I also got some new wheels that I'm restoring for the daily, so you guys get to see that. And well, let's check some of this stuff out. Here it is. This is gonna be the front half, where it goes to the transfer case. Carrier bearing, I gotta make a mount for that. And this is gonna go back towards the diff. These are 1310 DIY Freelander kit from S1 Built, and I used it on this element drive shaft. On the back side, I cut it to where it tapers down, and it fit perfect. I cut it as straight as I could, and this slid in there and like it stayed fitted. Sanded it and then just welded up that seam. It looks really straight. I'm hoping it is. I went around the fusion welds that it had, so hopefully that gives it a little bit of extra strength right there. So the diameter of this didn't match the sizing that this joint came with, this slip joint. I rented a tool from AutoZone. It's like a tailpipe expander tool or whatever. It kind of worked, kind of didn't, but it worked because it got this done, and they got it done like really perfect. It's just, it didn't work because it had kind of stripped out on me. Like, first time ever using one of those tools right there from AutoZone, and what do you know, it ends up stripping out on me. I ended up making it work, and it fitted up nice and straight as well. So I got that sanded. I welded it. I welded all these as best I could. I mean, I'm no pro, but I feel like these welds are alright. So hopefully we're good. I did it with the MIG as well. The MIG I have. So that's that. That's the drive shaft. I have no idea if it's gonna be like wobbly or straight, but I mean, I'd rather try this and fail than not try it at all. So I don't know if it's straight, I don't know if it's balanced, but I at least want to get the idea of where I'm gonna mount the carrier bearing and then how long it needs to be. I did measure the front half right here, and I cut off what I needed to from the CRV half, or I mean the element half of the front. And then I added that slip joint right there with the 1310 U joints. So hoping it's the right length, but if not, this also has some adjustability, and as well as right here, the tripod joint it has in there. So it should fit, So we got that. Drive shaft's done for the all-wheel drive hatch. And I also got, so the head that's on this engine right now, I was gonna say either PR4 or P75, but this one's a PR4, and I made a deal with my buddy Adrian, and he hooked me up with this one right here. Check it out. PAR head from the B20. Got it complete. The cams are here with some ARP head studs. That's what I got for the all-wheel drive hatch. PAR head, drive shaft. Okay, so this is 5 lug. The rear isn't. So I am gonna do the rear soon. I just need the trailing arms, and then they go on. So trailing arms will go on, and then I gotta put wheels on this because those are too big. And also, once I put the trailing arms on, I'm gonna need a wheel for the rear over here too, or 2 wheels. So the ones from the daily that's outside, those are gonna end up going onto this all-wheel drive one. And I got some wheels. You guys can probably see them right there. I got those. I'm gonna show you guys right now. And they're gonna go on the daily with some new tires. So the old wheels that are gonna come off the daily are gonna be for the all-wheel drive. Since they're both 5x114.3, they'll just swap right over, and they're gonna fit cool. Alright, check this out. So I found these on eBay, and they didn't look nothing like this when I got them. I've been working on all of them, like one by one kinda, and restoring them. I wanted to do a whole video on restoring them, but it's just kind of hard with the GoPro, you know. That thing kind of dies fast, and then like with the heat too right now, if you use it, it gets hot, it starts kind of glitching out. But nonetheless, I got these rims. I found them on eBay. They got shipped from Malaysia, and I'll show you guys a picture right now of when I first got them. So this is when I first found them on eBay. You can see the top right there has a dent, and like you can't really see the other ones, but they weren't shiny, they weren't like good looking, you know. They had a bunch of chips in them, but I slowly took out the dents, I hammered them out, and then I sanded the lip down. It took quite some time, but for sure I straightened all of them out from the lip where they had like dents, took out any curb rash. And like when I first got them, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to even restore them. That's why I didn't want to make a video on it either. I just didn't know if they were going to be easy or hard. But this one's kind of done. It needs one more polish, but bro, like, keep in mind they look worse than this when I first got them. They're coming out really clean. There's some work wheels. Excuse me if I pronounced that wrong, but Legare or whatever you want to say, but that's the model of these, I guess. And these are 5-lug. Like, they haven't been re-drilled or anything. Like, when they made these, that's how they came factory. 5x114.3. These are 15 by 6.5. The offset is, I forgot what it is. I think it says it right here on the side of the wheel. Offset 20. So 15 by 6.5. Offset's 20. And the ones on the car, on my daily, the one that's outside, those are 15 by 8 plus 27 offset. So those fit that one pretty good. They stick out a little bit, not too much. And then with those, they're gonna sink in a little more, and I'll be able to pull out camber, hopefully make it a little bit straighter, you know, when I fully air out there, the wheels don't look cambered in or anything, and that way I can save my tires too. So they're gonna stick a little bit more in, and hopefully they're chilling, you know. They should come out cool. I even cleaned up these caps. Let's see if I have one that where it doesn't look at its best yet. This one needs some work too. I don't know if you can tell, but on these center caps are kind of scratched. You can see it right there. But they'll eventually come out all clean like this one. It sucks that this is kind of chipped right here, but I didn't bother trying to fix it because I just gave it like a quick wipe down, and with a little bit of polish it came out like pretty good. And I just don't want to end up scratching them more or something, you know, so I'll probably give them another cleanup on the ones that are good, and then do the ones that still need it. That way these could come out clean, like really clean. Not shiny or anything yet, but I did take out all the dents. As you can tell, like even the face of it. The face is really hard to restore, just because at first I thought this the face was fully aluminum, like the lip, you know, but it's aluminum but then chrome plated, so I could only sand this so much to where, like, if not I'll either chip it or I'll go too deep and you'll see the aluminum, which don't ask me how I know, because this one does have a chip right here, couple, and you can see the aluminum under, but I mean, I sent it. I wanted these are really hard to find, and I got them. And let's see, is it this one? Yeah. Like, I'm not pro or anything, but I did get down on them and I did mess up as well. See if you guys can see that. That's where I went too far. You can see the aluminum on both sides. But overall, bro, these wheels came out dope. They came out really nice. So it's gonna be the new wheel setup for the daily once I get them all finished up. So this one's done. This one, I believe I still need to clean up the cap. I always make sure I want to put this on like perfect, because these caps are old, and if I break those, these threads in here are plastic. So, you know, once I strip them or crack them, it's over from there. But they still tighten down good. So that one's close to done. It needs another polish. You kind of see some, like, where it's not fully polished, you know, some discoloration of the shininess. This one needs to be polished and the face sanded, I think, unless I already did the face. I could probably do it once more to get it shinier, but I gotta sand the lip still. And then this one's also really close to being done. I think it was the same thing. Some areas are kind of not fully shiny, so I gotta polish them one more time. And then this is the other one. So literally two out of the 4 are pretty much done. They look sick. Like, I always wanted some wheels like this on an EF, and this is the time. Gonna finish restoring these. Hopefully they come out clean too. But yeah, that's pretty much it. These are for the daily. The ones that are off the daily, that are gonna come off the daily, are gonna be for this hatch. And this hatch is gonna get some love. It's gonna get that drive shaft with the PAR head. And this valve cover has the thing for the gears cut. I got a couple to choose from. This one is cut, but like, it was like a unique style, because this was a buddy of mine's, and he gave it to me because it had like a big old chip in here. Cam gear broke or something, and it like busted out of it. Came out of here, cracked this. So I just outlined where it wasn't cracked, you know, made that little unique shape. And I kind of like that one. That's like probably the only exception, because like if you have a blue bell and some cam gears, you know, you kind of peek at that. But like fully exposed, I can't do that. But I got those two to choose from, and then also I could just still rock with this one. I think that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I mean, this was just kind of like an update video. I haven't really done much, but I also got that rear Civic garnish. Let me know. It's just gonna be sitting right there. Both of mine are good, so I literally just got it off the hatch for extra, so I didn't want to let it go to waste, so I bought it and I'm gonna store it there. If anybody needs it, let me know. There's more progress to be shown, and overall, like, I'm getting a couple things done that need to be done, and hopefully everything works well, and we'll get to testing this hatch soon, or at least test driving it, not even test launch it. I honestly just want to drive it again, so we'll see how it goes. Peace, guys.